This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
freeking.com.
He will be forever known as the dog walker, and if Washington has its way, forever is roughly the amount of time he'll spend in a cage. This is federal video of American dissident Danny Riley and a dog named Zoe discovering federal paramilitaries on a friend's property in Plainfield, New Hampshire. Riley flees the scene, is fired upon, tased, and eventually destroyed by the legal system. A federal court has already convicted him. He goes before it for sentencing October 28, 2008 in Concord, New Hampshire. Riley was one of hundreds who flocked to the home of Plainfield tax protester Elaine Brown in 2007. She and her husband refused to turn themselves in over tax charges and held federal paramilitaries at bay for 8 months.
A round went downrange right by my head. I heard it whiz by me.
Unlike most of the guests, Riley stands charged with attempting an Alamo-style defense of the Brown property. The most serious charges include bomb-making, but there is not a clear victim for his alleged crime. As controversial and questionable as bomb-making may be, it's important to continue asking some questions. Assuming Riley really did try to construct an explosive, is the sentence proportionate to the amount of harm alleged to have been done? Was any harm in fact done? And was there in fact a victim? Is there an element of hypocrisy? Does the federal government, so intent on destroying Riley, engage in bomb-making itself? Is it more or less responsible than Riley in its use of bombs? How many civilians has it killed accidentally with bombs? How many on purpose? In contrast, how many people is Riley accused of harming? Is it true that the number is in fact 0? Is Riley accused of using or creating an explosive device for any purpose other than pure defense? Did Riley force taxpayers to underwrite any of his questionable activities? Does the federal government force taxpayers to underwrite any of its questionable activities? Could federal attacks on such activities have a chilling effect on civilians' ability to defend the nation against foreign aggression? Are you sure that the expected collapse of the American empire will not put us at risk of such aggression? Has the federal government provided bombs to individuals much nastier than the Browns? Does the list of federal weapon recipients include, or not include, Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden?
Coming out here to hang out with the Browns and meet them and stand in support of them.
My message is just the more support the better. The Browns are right.
How much will federal operatives charge taxpayers for their efforts to harm Riley? Does government generally go to such lengths, or levy such harm, to keep the average rapist or murderer off the street? Is Washington's primary motive the protection of citizens or the protection of itself? Those are my questions. There's not much I can do but continue to ask them and continue to broadcast them. I may be at the trial myself on October 28th, or at another trial that's happening the same day. Or I may be standing by my computer, ready to report in a speedy manner whatever excessive, expensive sentence our unaccountable overlords choose to impose. For any who attend, please take notes and publish them. Report the outcome at first opportunity to Porcupine 411. The number there is 603-413-0411. See the video descript for date and time details, or visit calendar.nhfree.com. This is Dave Ridley signing out this October 22nd for RidleyReport.com. That is October 22nd, 2008.
This program is brought to you by freekeen.com. Freekeen.com features audio, video, and blogs chronicling the transition to a voluntary society. Freekeen.com also has comments and discussion forums so you can be heard. Freekeen.com.